The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be refereed by PWA Hall of Famer Mike the Fitz Fitzpatrick.
I love me some Fitz, I'm not gonna lie.
You're lying. Don't screw it up, Fitz. You have to bring this side. Do your job.
For the love of God, play the music.
I'm staying out of this one. Making their way to the ring first.
Now we had a handful of hosses in that scramble match, and we're about to have another one. Real talk, Dean Richtor making his way to the ring. He's been involved in many scramble matches in recent months, now getting a singles match against the new #1 contender.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 233 pounds, fighting out of Preternia Championship Gym. He is Dean Real Talk Richtor.
And if Dean Richtor can get a win over the new #1 contender to the LPW Grand Championship, T.Y. Jackson, I mean, that muddles up that title picture even more.
And your second competitor.
Everybody's got their eyes locked on Mars the Specialist, the LPW Grand Champion, but the man at the top of that mountain, at the front of the line, so to speak, is this man, former Scramble champion T.Y. Jackson. Ultra popular, incredibly talented young man.
Ready, baby?
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 205 pounds, representing the Rod, your #1 contender to the Love Pro Wrestling Grand Championship, T.Y. Jackson!
See the other two members of the Rad in tag team action a little bit later on, taking on the debuting Los Suavecitos. Things are not all rosy in the Rad's camp after what went down in November of last year, but we'll cover that a little bit later. The future bright right now for T.Y. Jackson. As I said, winning that big triple threat match at Rogers Place at the Oil Rumble 2 to become #1 contender front of the line for a championship match. But he's staring down the barrel of Dean Richtor right now. There's the bell, we're underway. For everything LPW, check us out online at lovewrestling.ca, Love Wrestling CA on all the socials, including Blue Sky, for all of our upcoming dates. We heard Spencer off the top mention some of the great talent we've got coming in to accompany our great homegrown talent. Blake Christian coming in next month. Effie coming back in March. Gianna Parasso making her LPW debut in March as well. Everybody wants to be here at LPW. Oh, T.Y. put the brakes on that kick, but not on that one. Snapmare takes Richtor over. Rolling through it, almost was like a blockbuster type maneuver there. Richtor down on the floor to think about it, but if you are familiar at all with T.Y. Jackson, the floor, not a safe place. Big dive into the third row. T.Y. celebrating amongst his people.
So for what, entertaining us? Go Richtor! Sorry, I got my head!
T.Y.'s got to get Richtor back in the ring to get the victory, but nobody does high risk like the former Scramble champ. Again, up to the top. I'm not sure if Richtor knows where his opponent is. A clothesline from the top for the win. Shoulder up from Dean Richtor, but definitely back on his heels in the early going of this match. Classic example of speed versus power, and right now the speed and the high flying is getting the job done.
Come on, T.Y. Open up that fist. Let's get him out of the corner.
Richtor perched up on that top rope. T.Y. up to follow. Might be looking perhaps for that hurricanrana. Down to the Richtor rolling through. Sandwiched him up. Look at that power into the buckle. And this is what I talked about earlier. Dean Richtor has only one speed and he will go right through you. Sits out with that power bomb. T.Y. barely got the shoulder up, but the complexion of this matchup just changed in a hurry. Now Richtor looking to follow up. Hard kicks to the sternum. Don't forget, if you're in the Calgary area, my hometown, we'll be there. March the 7th, lovewrestling.ca for all the details. Richtor charging in, sidestepped from T.Y. Able to avoid the impact. Trying to shake the cobwebs out. That powerbomb did a lot of damage. Double heel trip. T.Y. trying to cover up on those right hands. Michael Fitzpatrick trying to get him to open up that fist. Oh, roaring elbow right on the button. Staggers Jackson into the corner. Man. Right from his first appearance in LPW, Dean Richtor's been a force. German suplex hanging on. Maintaining that waist lock second. Looking for a third. Trying to keep those hips low. T.Y. trying to elbow his way to freedom. Able to break the grip. But Richtor again went behind. Nice bridge. Oh, T.Y. barely escaping it too. Impressive power from Dean Richtor. And now Richtor can slow this pace down. He knows T.Y. has that high-flying speed advantage. If he can keep him grounded down to the canvas, he will greatly increase his chances of being victorious. And like I said earlier, a win over the number one contender is huge for the LPW future of Dean Richtor. Fans rallying behind Jackson, swiveling those hips to get back up to his feet. Right hands into the midsection, able to escape the hold only momentarily now, driving knees in. Hip lock takeover, but T.Y. landed on his feet. Richtor ducked that big roundhouse kick. Man, right to the base of the neck. Whiplash effect on T.Y. Jackson. He might be out on his feet. Dragon suplex right down on the back of his head. Yeah, T.Y. might be done for. Richtor looking to follow up now. T.Y. up to a knee. I mean, shocking to be honest. Big super kick reaching down for that second win, but Richtor having none of it. Forearms, chops, elbows, everything. Ran right into that big super kick. Jackson looking to capitalize, but he was on the receiving end of a lot of punishment. Each competitor in opposite corner, TY charging in. Through the ropes to the outside. He knows speed kills in a match like this. Dragging Richtor up to that top rope again. Dean firing in those elbows into the midsection. TY potentially could take a nasty tumble here. Both of them fighting for position up on that top rope. Richtor trying to get his feet up under him on that top rope. Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous for everybody, including me. I am far too close for this kind of stuff. TY got his right foot on the opposite rope. Richtor using his hand on that post to keep from hitting the floor. This is unreal. Grappling up on the top rope like that. TY might have him in that favorable position. Hit that head scissor, sent him 3/4 of the way across the ring. Michael Fitzpatrick administering that 10 count. Both competitors hit the mat hard. TY up to his feet. Oh, Richtor right after. TY getting the better with those forearms. Again, combination of kicks from the #1 contender. Man, right underneath the jaw. Jackson charging the corner. Up and over, but landed on the apron. Kick caught him in the ear, and TY going to go up again. Scampering up to that top rope. Hit that eclipse. That might be enough to put Richtor away. Richtor wisely, instinctually, or perhaps just plain old luck, rolling to the outside. But again, you are not safe on the outside. Oh, man. Ran right into that elbow. That might have put the off button on TY Jackson. Hit that drop kick on the apron. And the pendulum now swinging back in the favor of Real Talk.
Healer face, up to you, kid.
Now Dean Richtor looking to go high risk. All the way up to the top. Big drop kick right on target. Perhaps Richtor saying, you know what, I can do all that kind of stuff too. Face first into the canvas. Deep hook of the leg. Oh, TY, that was close. Far too close for Jackson's comfort anyway. Richtor going back to the drawing board, plotting out his next offense. These guys have emptied the tank against each other in our second bout here at LPW 33. TY put the brakes on that buckle. Again, up to the top. Moonsault. Caught him, hooking the leg. Richtor out before the 3 again, and again rolling out. Onto the apron. On the opposite side, this time. Oh man, up and over, but he got caught with that boot. Now both dangerously out on that ring apron. That floor is solid concrete. Oh man, right onto the apron with that choke bomb. And we might see a new #1 contender seconds from now. Hooking the leg for the win. Oh, TY, that left shoulder barely got up, but it got up. Richtor frustrated, he can't get the job done.
Seismic driver!
And now, Real Talk calling a shot, looking for that seismic driver. Inverted fireman's carry position. This could be the end of T.Y. Jackson's #1 contendership. Jackson landed on his feet, hit that Z-kick. Right to the back of the skull.
Rebound, Dino, rebound!
Making a second one, man. That rattled him. T.Y. Jackson up top, hits the Swanton bomb. And T.Y. Jackson, #1 contender with another big win.
Winner, T.Y. Jackson!
Big win over a very game.
Hey, what is everybody?
Dean Richtor. T.Y. earned every bit of that W. Big win for T.Y. T.Y.'s got something to say.
Now, I'm not sure if any of you were at Rogers Place last week, but I solidified myself as #1 contender for the LPW Grand Championship. Now, for the past year and a half, you beautiful people have been chanting, "T.Y. is my champ," and I appreciate that.
No, we haven't.
Thank you guys. But I just wanted to thank you all for sticking by me through thick and thin, and I promise you, I'm gonna get that LPW Grand Championship.
T.Y. putting it out there that he has every intention.
One more for your #1 contender!